Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to Champions Network. All right. So in Kenya, there's been protests going on since Tuesday. This is almost 4 days right about now. Now, in this video, we're going to be comparing the priorities and interests of Zimbabwean youths and Kenyan youths. Right here showing on the screen is a Kenyan lady. She's holding bullets there, right? And the chanters in the background are chanting, "We are peaceful, we are peaceful," right? So we're just gonna listen to some of the youths from Kenya speaking. Now, these are not political people. They're not being led by a political leader in these protests. No, they're protesting a recent financial bill passed in Kenya. Now we're just going to check this one first, then we take a listen. Now here, this is on the ground during the protest, and just watch this standoff.
Anyway, we are rejecting the finance bill. Parliament tutafika. Niskume. I'm here for Kenya. I'm here for my people. I'm here for your rights. Nitoe. Nitoe, Baba.
There is no backing down here, and there is no self-pity. In Zimbabwe, we're now having a problem of a lot of self-pity and endless nagging. Self-pity, nagging, self-pity, nagging. But here, what are we seeing here? We're seeing vigilance. Now we're going to listen to this one. And let us ask ourselves this question. What are our priorities in Zimbabwe? The youths of this age, or at this age in Zimbabwe, I
I've seen people coming here and saying, "Oh, sasa jamtaki hizi taxes, mnadhani pesa ya infrastructure itatoka wapi?" According I'm just go deep in debt that we must pay. Koso. Listen, CCC wajinga, we understand the debt crisis and we understand the importance of taxes. Now, I will not claim that I know the ins and outs of coming up with a finance bill for an entire country, but I do know a little about budgeting. Budget kuna kitu inaitwa essential expenses and non-essential expenses. Let me give you an example. If in a month or let's say a year, things are hard, or I'd like to channel my income elsewhere, let's say debt. The first place I will look at is my non-essential expenses. If maybe I'd spend 5K on entertainment, I'll reduce it to 1K or scrap it off entirely.
So when a Zimbabwean goes on TikTok, what do they talk about? Right, even in the streets, the type of stories the youths will be talking about, the priorities and interests. When we go on social media, what do we see here? And just take a listen to this. Just the depth of insight.
That is what we should be doing during a debt crisis, no? Now, what annoys me is that instead of focusing on essential things like Linda Mama, we have 800 million going to confidential use. For context, that is over 66 million monthly. As tumeambiwa, is none of our business how it is used. So before giving us an oppressive bill, let us ask, have we really looked at the budget and the expenditure and completely failed to see the areas we can get money from?
All right, I'm just going to end it here. I think this moment calls for reflection on us as Zimbabweans. What are our priorities? What do we focus on? What do we talk about? What is the general discourse in the nation? Just generally speaking, the mindset. As of now, what I see, is a lot of self-aggrandizing people and people who are busy following looters on social media and worshipping looters instead of being vocal on things that really matter. I'm going to sign out here with that. Dr. Clarence, Champions Network. As always, thank you for watching.